Hi there. In this video, we are going to learn about the rm command, which stands for remove, and it will permanently remove files or folders from your system. So you do have to be a little bit careful with the rm command. There's no trash can and there's no way to really get back unless you use the backup directory, which means that you may have something from the previous day. But if you're working on a file that's an hour old and you remove it, well, it's gone forever. So you have to be a little bit careful. Let's see what we can do. In this folder here, we have some folders and some files. Let's say that I don't want file1.txt anymore. So I can just type rm file1.txt, which stands for remove file1. And then the nice thing about the myth system is it asks you if you are sure you want to do that, and I can type yes, and it's gone. So that file is gone forever. And unless I have it in my backup somewhere or somewhere else, it's gone. So you have to be a little bit careful there. Now, I also have some other folders in here. So let's do assign23. So that's a directory. And if I just type rm assign23, it will say, I can't remove that, it's a directory. So what you can do is you can say rm-r assign23, and that will recursively go into assignment 23 and ask you for each file if you want to do each file, right? And that's kind of painful if you wanted to do that, but it's and then it goes into other directories and so forth, and you just have to keep hitting Y to do this. There we go, and I hit Y too many times. Let's do this. Let's copy -r assign 0 to assign 23. So let's recreate the assign 23 folder. And let's do it a slightly different way so we don't have to hit Y all these times. Now, what you can do is you can say rm-rf for force, and then I can do assign 23 and assign 23, and it will remove all the folders or all the files and folders underneath that, and it will remove the assign 23 directory. So notice there's no assign 23 directory. Now, this -rf, notice it didn't prompt me for anything, and it just did it. You have to be very, very careful. If you are on your own system and you type something like rm-rf/, that would go and remove as many files as it could throughout your entire system. Now, luckily, most of the files in / are root access only, which means you can't actually access them, but this would be a very, very bad command. So you have to be very careful when you use -rf because it's helpful in that it doesn't prompt you for every file, but you just have to know exactly when you're using it. What if I had done this? If I had done rm-rf assignments and then forgot to do and then I did assign 0 and I forgot the / in there, it would go and remove everything in the assignments folder and then try to remove everything in the assign 0 folder, but that's already not even there, and so forth. That would be very, very bad. So you have to be very careful when you use the rm command. There's another choice. If you have a directory that's empty, let's try 23 again. So now assign 23 happens to be completely empty. You can also just type, instead of rm-r assign 23, which would work, and it would ask you if you want to do that. You can also type rmdir assign 23, and it just says, oh, look, if it's an empty directory, I can remove it immediately. And that's how that works. So that's the rm command. Thanks.